Ko kurahau te waka, ko ngai takoto te iwi, ko puheke te maunga, ko awa nui te awa, ko rangaunu te moana, ko Cara tōku ingoa. I am the requirements manager. I oversee the client's requirements are being delivered and met by Link Alliance. In a way, we work across disciplines to make sure that they're interfacing with each other, that the train is actually going to be able to fit through the tunnel, that we've got the right power connections in places that they need to be. I didn't know what engineering was until my final year of high school. I had two guys come in from the Faculty of Engineering, and they came in, gave a big speech about what engineering was, how they needed more Māori and Pacifica women studying engineering and in the workforce. Basically said, we need you. Prior to that, I had no idea what it was. I was guilty of thinking they built bridges, they fixed cars, they fixed computers, TVs, and that was about it. And my exposure to engineering was fairly minimal prior to that point. A lot of the construction companies or consultancies based here in New Zealand aren't actually from New Zealand. They've not got Māori identities sitting at the top in their leadership positions. We know what's best for our people, and if we can offer that technical expertise, then we won't need to look elsewhere. It's just about putting decision making back in the hands of Māori. Because we've got such a broad ethnic group within Link Alliance, it's really important to be able to understand how you relate to someone. And in most cases, family tends to be the topic that everyone can relate to. Because we've got people that have come from all across the world here, and they're just really looking to kind of form those relationships to feel at home away from home. And that's big for me as well, because I'm big on family, so that's usually my go-to with talking to people. So I was part of a group at uni called SPIES, a South Pacific Indigenous Engineering Students Association. And honestly, if I didn't have them throughout that whole university experience, I doubt I would have continued as far as I did within that degree, and then even continued into the workforce. So I credit them massively for supporting me throughout all of that. A lot of what I do in my day-to-day is with words and with people, so that's not to say that, you know, I was always going to be doing numbers, but I've kind of found myself moving across into a different specialty because those skills were transferable. I just didn't know it at the time. I thought I wanted to be pen and paper crunching numbers, and then it was only once I got here that I found myself doing other things because I enjoyed it more. So I've found a little niche for myself as not only a female engineer, but a Māori female engineer in this workplace.